Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and to Lesson 5 of our Sound Design Fundamentals series. If you've missed the previous lessons, check out the playlist. All the links are in the description below. Now let's dive into today's topic. VCF, VCA, envelope generator, and LFO modules. VCF, voltage controlled filter. The VCF module belongs to the category of modifiers, as mentioned in Lesson 1. Its job is to shape the harmonic content of the signal by removing unwanted frequencies. This technique is known as subtractive synthesis, since it's based on subtracting frequencies from the original sound. There are 4 main types of filters. 2 primary filters: low-pass filter, LPF, also called high-cut, high-pass filter, HPF. 2 combined filters: band-pass filter, BPF, created by chaining LPF and HPF in series, notch filter, or band reject, created by using LPF and HPF in parallel. The main parameter of a VCF is the cutoff frequency, which is voltage controllable. You can adjust it manually or modulate it using a control module like an LFO. Each filter has a slope, which defines how much it attenuates frequencies per octave. 1 pole equals 6 dBs per oct, 4 poles 24 dB oct, and so on. Another important parameter is resonance, also known as peak, Q, or emphasis. It boosts the frequencies near the cutoff point. Let's do this simple exercise together to learn how to use voltage modular. Go to the search bar at the top and select the VCO module. Drag it into the rack. Next, search for the VCF module. Import it and make the connections. Take the square wave output from the VCO and connect it to the audio in of the VCF module. Then take the low-pass output, or high-cut, call it however you prefer, and route it to the main out, located at the top right. Now turn up the main volume a bit, and as you can hear, by lowering the cutoff parameter, the frequency spectrum of the signal will be reduced, eventually to silence when set to its minimum. If you try adjusting the slope, you'll hear the type of attenuation change depending on the filter's cutoff slope. In this module, we only have 2-pole and 4-pole options available. Pause the video here and let me know in the comments if you were able to build this simple patch or if you had any trouble. Meanwhile, let's move on with the lesson. VCA, voltage controlled amplifier. The VCA is another modifier, but instead of affecting frequency content, it controls amplitude. In other words, the volume. It acts like a voltage controlled multiplier, adjusting how loud or soft the signal is. The VCA has a CV input, often controlled by the gate signal from your keyboard. Pressing a key sends +5 volts, gate on. Releasing the key sends 0 volts, gate off. This makes the VCA function like a switch. The keyboard also sends a pitch signal to control the VCO tuning. If you use only VCO plus VCA, you'll get pauses between notes. But you won't have any control over how the sound evolves over time, e.g., sharp percussive hit versus sustained pad. That's where the next module comes in. Envelope generator, e.g. The envelope generator is an automatic control module that creates voltage changes over time. It helps shape the dynamic behavior of a sound, how it starts, holds, and fades. The most common envelope configuration is the ADSR model. But before moving on, let's build a patch together using these 3 modules: the oscillator, the envelope generator, and the VCA. First, connect the pitch output from the keyboard to the oscillator. This time, we won't send the gate directly to the amplifier because we want to shape the sound dynamically. Instead, connect the gate to the gate in of the envelope generator. Then, choose a waveform output from the oscillator, like a square, saw, or triangle, and connect it to the audio input of the amplifier VCA. Take the output of the envelope generator and route it to the CV input of the VCA to control its amplitude over time. Finally, connect the output of the VCA to the main out, just like we did in the previous exercise. Now, if we click the icon at the top, we'll bring up our virtual keyboard. By tweaking the envelope parameters, we can sculpt the sound just the way we need it. quickly the sound reaches its peak after a note is played. Decay, how quickly it falls to the sustain level. Sustain, the level held while the note is pressed. Release, how long it takes for the sound to fade out after the note is released. You send a gate signal from the keyboard to trigger the envelope. The output of the envelope is a control voltage, CV, which can be sent to control volume, filter cutoff, pitch, or any other modulation input. In simple words, the envelope is like a sculptor. It shapes the sound's volume or tone over time, making it soft, punchy, smooth, or sharp depending on how you set its parameters. LFO, low-frequency oscillator. Finally, the LFO, low-frequency oscillator, produces subsonic waveforms, oscillations below the human hearing range, which starts at 20 Hz and goes up to 20,000 Hz. The LFO is also a modifier used to cyclically modulate a parameter. It's what gives you vibrato, tremolo, or trills in a patch. Use cases: vibrato, modulate pitch slightly with a sine LFO. Tremolo, modulate volume with a triangle or square LFO. Trill, rapid pitch alternation using square wave LFO. That wraps up today's lesson. Take some time to try out the exercises and explore the modules on your own. They're essential tools for shaping your sound. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you'll be notified when the next lesson drops. Have questions? Or maybe you've created your own patch and want to show it off? Let me know in the comments. I always enjoy reading your feedback. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep exploring, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next one.